I actually started to giggle before I hit the record button because I thought to myself, some of you are really going to like what I have to say in this video, and some of you may not. It may piss you off. It may offend you. It may make you not like me anymore, and that's okay, because this is the tough love that I need to share with you so that you guys can heal yourselves. And wherever you're at on this journey is going to be how willing you are to accept what I'm saying. If you are new here, my name is Kristen Brown, and I'm a self-love mastery and relationship healing author, mentor, and speaker. And I am a recovering people pleaser. In fact, I wrote the book on it. This is my brand new book that was launched on April 11th. It's called The Recovering People Pleaser, a spiritual guide to reclaim your true worth and attract the love you deserve. This book turned into an international #1 bestseller in a matter of hours, and I'm getting amazing feedback from that. So if you are someone who are sick and tired of dealing with toxic, lopsided, and painful relationships, and you know that you are an overgiver and a people pleaser, maybe even a doormat, then I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications, because you will love everything that I have to share on this channel. We hear a lot in the world these days about narcissism. People pleasing is getting up there, but we hear a lot about narcissism because that is the pain point. That is what most of us are struggling with, is toxic people, users, abusers, jerks, and narcissists. And those are the people that are giving us so much hassle and so much problems in our life. They're raising our nervous systems. They're making us doubt ourselves. They're making us feel crazy. They're making us sometimes do crazy things, or things that make us look like we're the bad guy because we are just in response to their behavior. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a reason why we are attracting these type of people to us. Many times we hear about the empath narcissist dynamic, but I want you to scratch that narrative completely. Really what it is the people-pleasing narcissist dynamic. Here's why. Because narcissists focus solely on themselves and only getting their needs met. And people pleasers focus mostly on the needs of other people. So energetically, we are at the same vibrational frequency, and we attract to each other like a bee to a flower. That's why so many people pleasers have struggled with these type of relationships. But that's not what this conversation is about today. I want to talk to you guys about what people pleasing really is. Now, most of you know that it's overgiving, over accommodating, saying yes when we really want to say no. It's about going above and beyond. It's requiring very little back from our people until we're just a shriveled up ball of nothing with no energy left, no self-worth left. And then we start to realize that we're not getting enough back to us. That's the initial definition of it. And most of us can spot that type of stuff. But what many people don't know, that as we know with narcissism, there's a lot of control involved. They want to control us. They want to control how we respond to them. They want to control everything in their environment, and that often includes people in their environment. But what's happening with people pleasing is, shockingly, it's a covert form of control. By over accommodating and shifting and morphing and chameleon into many different types of people, types of personalities, trying to fit in, trying to be liked, trying to gain love, approval, and acceptance from the people in our world, this is actually a covert form of control. So where narcissism can be very overt and out there in the open because we're the ones dealing with this person trying to control us, we are quietly and secretly trying to control the way people see us. Many times people look at narcissism as completely dysfunctional because it's very out there. It's very aggressive. It's very abrupt. It's very in your face. But they don't tend to look at people pleasing as dysfunctional as narcissism is. But it is, because we are not showing up to the relationship as a firmly grounded person, rooted in our authentic nature and knowing our true worth, because we are fractioning out who we are, our whole and complete self, in order to try to please the masses around us. For those of you who have identified as being a people pleaser, I want you to know this straight up. This isn't your calling in life. This isn't your destiny. It doesn't mean that you're this way forever, unless you decide you are this way forever. What many of us do in life is we like to point the finger at the bad people in our life. And we think to ourselves organically and innocently, if those people would just stop doing that thing that they're doing, that we could have our peace and our freedom. But the problem is, by pointing the finger out here, we're pushing all of our energy and power to somebody else. We are banking on them changing so that we can feel better. When we do this, we have given away all of our personal power. But by recognizing our behavior, what our contributions are to the relationship, we are actually taking all that power and giving it back to ourselves. When we can own the fact that we're a people pleaser, when we can look back through our history and we can recognize all the places where we didn't respect ourselves, where we didn't honor ourselves, where we failed to set and maintain healthy boundaries, where we said yes when we really meant no, when we can own those places in our lives, shockingly, we're taking our power back because we're no longer looking out here into the outside world for somebody else to change. Rule number one, we can never change another person. There's nothing that we can do or say that can get another person to change, no matter how much our ego tries to make it out that we can. A person won't change 1 second before they're not ready to change. But the power we do have is the power to change ourselves. And when we can work on the foundation inside of us that is actually causing our people-pleasing behaviors, that's where the money is. That's where we start to see an energetic shift, not only in our vibration, but also in the way we show up to the world. We stop saying yes to everything. We start to spot toxic and dysfunctional people immediately. We can start to smell that a mile away. And we start to remove ourselves from situations that are going to potentially be harmful because we're going to be very adept at reading those flags immediately. Not only that, we are better equipped to set and maintain healthy boundaries that preserve our sacred self. So I hope that you guys got a lot from this today. It's just a very foundational level video where I want you guys to start thinking about, is this me? Can I control anybody else? Who can I control? And then deciding that you want better for yourself. If nobody has told you, you are a beautiful, unique, divine spark of God. You were put here to thrive. You were not put here to suffer. That is nobody's destiny. But the universe cannot impose upon our free will. It is up to us to do the work, to reset our foundation so that we can have a different and better and improved experience of our life and relationships. So I highly recommend that you guys jump over and you buy my brand new book, The Recovering People Pleaser. You can find this on Amazon. I will also put the link in the description below. But I also designed a brand new self-love quiz that you can find on my website, kristenbrown.org. I will also put the link below in the description. This quiz is revolutionary, and I have shared it with many people in the beta phase of it to be sure that it was going to deliver accurate results. And I promise you this, if you answer the questions from an honest self-inquiry, that you're going to get the greatest results about where you're at. And afterwards, I give you your next action steps for wherever you are at on that level. So thank you guys for being here today. I super love that you're here. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And please give me a big fat thumbs up. And if you have someone that you think would benefit from this, I would love if you share this video. And also, my favorite thing is when you guys comment. I love to hear your feedback, what you got from this, what you enjoyed. And if you have any questions, please be sure to post them in the comment section. Make sure they're clear and succinct, and I will put them in my queue to respond to them in my Dear KB playlist. All right, you guys, until next time, remember, you matter. Now go love yourself.